Good afternoon, Belize. It's midday and you're tuned into the news at noon, where we bring you the latest updates from around the country. I'm Kaio, and here's what's making headlines today. News 5 to Henry Charles Usher. Show us the contracts, not just the list. A former ambassador is under investigation for rape. Belize Investment Summit 2025 is set to ignite business opportunities. And the BTIA San Ignacio Town Council inks tourism deal. And the Britannia administration sets second consultation on 13th Amendment. These stories are coming up in just 1 minute.
I'm Brittany, one of the newest faces around here. My stories are heartfelt and bring a fresh perspective. On the job, there is no challenge too great. Flooded highways, raging fires, or asking tough questions. My determination and willingness to connect with people help to deliver stories that put you, our viewers, at the forefront of issues. My motto: accurate, timely, and relevant. I am News 5.
Welcome back. We're pulling back the curtain on government rentals. After a formal Freedom of Information request from News 5, the Ministry of Public Service has handed over a list of landlords currently leasing properties to the government of Belize, along with the locations and the ministries occupying them. And here's the catch: while we got the list, we didn't get the receipts. The ministry declined to release the actual tenancy agreements, citing legal advice from the Attorney General. So, our question remains: how can Belizeans know if they're getting value for money when the rent details are still under wraps? Minister Henry Charles Usher says the government is paying below market value, but without the contracts, that's hard to verify.
So let's look at the total square footage of rentals that the government is actually renting. And when you divide that up, you're looking at square footage countrywide. It works out to about $2.90 per square foot, which is less than what the commercial tenants are paying for office space.
A serious allegation has surfaced involving a former Belizean ambassador. He is currently being held at the Benqueviejo police station as police investigate a disturbing claim that he raped a male minor. News 5 spoke with a relative of the ex-diplomat earlier today who confirmed that he is expected to appear in court this Thursday in that jurisdiction. Now, while no formal charges have been filed just yet, this case is already raising eyebrows. Details remain limited at this time, but we're closely following the developments and will bring you the latest as soon as we know more. The Belize Investment Summit 2025 is just around the corner, and the buzz is building as investors and entrepreneurs gear up to connect, collaborate, and explore exciting opportunities right here in Belize. Hosted every 2 years by the Office of the Prime Minister, along with the Ministry of Finance, Investment, and Economic Development, this summit brings together a powerhouse mix of local and international investors, business leaders, and change makers. This year, the spotlight shines on San Pedro and Burgers Key, the stunning island backdrop for 3 days of networking, innovation, big ideas from September 3rd to the 5th. And with the energy already building, the communications manager at Beltrade, Nikki Augustine, gives us a closer look at what's in store for this highly anticipated event.
This year's summit theme is Bridging Markets, Building Resilience. So the whole point of it is that we want to show Belize as a nexus. You know, we're connecting CARICOM countries, Central American countries, and our proximity to the U.S. makes Belize that ideal destination for doing business. We're also looking at what's happening globally, you know, tariffs and all these other increases and what that might mean for Belize. It actually makes Belize a much more attractive country that you can use, especially logistically. So we wanted to use the summit this year to kind of highlight that and what we have to offer as a country that is so near to these other countries that we can do business with.
And when you are gathering people to attend, how exactly do we source them in terms of investors and the people that want the investors?
So for one thing, it's open for all, right? Because we know that investors, as I mentioned, across the globe are looking for new markets. And we're presenting Belize not only an opportunity for tourism, but we have so much other growing sectors, and which we'll talk about a little bit more today in the presentation itself. So it's open to investors. We've had investors from all across the world reach out to Belize. So what we do, of course, we have to do our due diligence, but in any case, when you're doing business with an investor, we also encourage businesses to do due diligence. So there's the B2B and B2G sessions that will be happening. So we're connecting businesses to businesses, and we're also connecting businesses to government, because, government of Belize does have a system in place that helps to support business development.
The Belize Tourism Industry Association and the San Ignacio and Santa Elena Town Council have just inked a major 5-year partnership, and it's all about making your visit to the Kaio district even better. They've teamed up to manage and operate a brand new concierge desk at the Kaio Welcome Center. Think of it as your go-to spot for everything travel related, from booking tours and getting local tips to discovering cultural events and supporting Belizean artists and businesses. This isn't just about the convenience, it's about community. The desk will also promote sustainability and empower local entrepreneurs, making sure tourism benefits everyone. It's a shared vision between the BTIA and the Town Council to turn the Welcome Center into a model for destination development and a shining example of community-driven tourism. The national conversation around Belize's proposed 13th Amendment to the Constitution is gaining momentum as the Brazilian administration prepares to host a second public consultation on the matter. Scheduled for Wednesday, July 30th at the University of Belize's Conference Center in Belmopan, the session invites Belizeans from all walks of life to voice their opinions, concerns, and recommendations on the proposed constitutional change. The consultation will run from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., while the exact contents of the 13th Amendment Bill 2025 have not been detailed in the public notice. The level of public interest and the decision to hold multiple consultations suggest that the amendment could have far-reaching implications. The committee, in its notice, emphasized that this initiative is part of its broader effort to promote transparency and civic engagement in the legislative process, as outlined in Section 69 of the Belize Constitution. In addition to attending the consultation in person, Belizeans are also encouraged to submit written feedback by Monday, August 26th. That's a wrap for the news at noon, but don't worry, there's plenty more coming your way at 6 p.m. We'll dive deeper into these stories and more. In the meantime, visit greaterbelize.com and follow us on Facebook for real-time updates. And don't miss Open Your Eyes tomorrow morning for fresh takes on today's headlines. Thanks for tuning in, Belize. Stay informed, stay inspired, and have a fantastic afternoon.